Alright YouTube, so I just saw the newest Marvel movie, Fantastic Four First Steps. Absolutely loved it, saw it with two friends. Here's my spoilers. I will say I definitely think I made a good decision not watching too many trailers, looking at too many behind the scenes photos, because I was honestly surprised that a lot of the movie happened in outer space and was a lot of a galactic sort of sci-fi theme, which was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And I really enjoyed the family dynamic, especially with the baby that Reed and Sue were having. That's Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic. Also really loved Human Torch and Thing, although they were more referred by their real names in the movie, which I'm sure most of you guys probably knew that already. I also believe the movie takes place in the 70s, and I can definitely see that in terms of the cars, but I think more so it didn't really feel quite like a 70s movie because of two reasons. The first one being, I'll be honest, I haven't seen too many 70s movies, or not that I can remember, but also mainly because the movie happens like, a lot of galactic, so that kind of doesn't really make it much. But above all else, the movie definitely has a lot of fun, a lot of heart, a lot of humor. It's definitely like almost as good as Superman. I think I like this movie and Superman about equally. I think it also shines a light on some underrated characters such as Mole Man and the female Silver Surfer, who was definitely super cool and a beauty of a character. They had a really interesting backstory and origin. Like I said, this is a spoiler-free review, but I did enjoy the mini romance between her and another character that was definitely very funny and amusing to watch. And like I said, I really enjoyed the cars in the movie, because although I'm not terribly concerned with superhero cars, I thought Fantastic Four's car looked super cool. I really liked Thing's design as well. I thought the home of the Fantastic Four, their tower, was definitely a cool tower. And I enjoyed that they were astronauts and continued to go back into space. But above all else, I love the suits because it looks just so minimalist and so classic and just so cool. So shout out Husky for the beats in the background as well. And I will say, although this is a spoiler-free review, the post-credit scene was definitely something I kind of expected, but was still nonetheless so awesome and surprising to see. So it has two post-credit scenes, but do yourself a favor and do not leave as soon as the movie ends. Watch both post-credit scenes because they're worthwhile, and I can't wait for the next Marvel movie because I really enjoyed this one and Thunderbolts. I don't know which one I like more because I thought Thunderbolts was definitely an underrated gem, and although this one is definitely a gem, probably gonna do a lot better than Thunderbolts, hopefully at least. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay for more soon. Goodbye.